Welcome to the first of a series of presentations that steps through information about partnering for successful outcomes in natural resource management. My name is Gillian Heyman and I have assisted NRM Regions Australia with their Industry Partnerships project. NRM Regions Australia is working to increase the number of partnerships between NRM regional organisations and agricultural industries. They're seeking to establish and strengthen the role they play in sustainability frameworks, industry partnerships and farmer groups. I'll highlight the key points that continuously emerge in the work we're doing. I'll share top insights, explain a number of models that may assist in your work, and I'll share resources that NRM Regions Australia has been working on. I'll also draw on current partnership case studies from across Australia. This first presentation will step through what is a partnership, when is a partnership not required, and I'll explain the continuum of joint effort. Here are three definitions of a partnership. Key words in these definitions include agreement, working together, relationship, shared risks and benefits. At the National NRM Conference in Western Australia in 2022, Kate Forrest and I hosted a workshop titled Powering Productive Partnerships. We asked the group of NRM practitioners who attended this workshop to jointly define the term partnerships, and this is the definition that they arrived at collectively. The UN have embedded partnerships into their Sustainable Development Goals, stating that a successful sustainable development agenda requires partnerships built upon principles, shared values, a vision, and shared goals. In 2017, the National Farmers Federation and NRM Regions Australia signed a Memorandum of Understanding to formally recognise their own partnership. The agreement is founded on the NFF and NRM Regions Australia's shared vision for productive, profitable and sustainable farms. Partnerships are a legitimate approach to managing a project, but sometimes a partnership is not warranted. It's important to think carefully about what is and isn't a partnership and be quite deliberate and clear when entering into your own partnership approaches. Carefully consider this. Will you be more efficient if you go it alone? What are the partnership costs versus the benefits? Will a partnership benefit the project activity areas? How will resource sharing work? Is there capacity for responsiveness and flexibility? Are all organisations ready for partnering? Are there risks or possible unintended consequences of partnering? Sometimes a partnership is not the best approach. Carefully consider your case for a partnership. Maybe you're leading a project and involving stakeholders at various stages along the way. Be really clear of your approach. The Continuum of Joint Effort was developed by SuccessWorks in 2002 and has been used by the Department of Human Services in Victoria. It's a really useful model. It shows that there are different forms of working together, and these have been depicted on a continuum. The model helps to clarify the types of partnerships between organisations depending on the intended outcomes. Along the bottom, you can see the level of complexity increases as you move across. From the simple act of networking or dialogue, which has low commitment and no risk, through to cooperation with low levels of commitment, investment and risk, coordination, which requires some planning effort, formal understanding and a longer-term relationship. Next is collaboration, where you start to see a pooling of resources, comprehensive planning structures, processes and durable relationships. Finally, at the far end is the partnership level. Here are formal arrangements, shared vision and goals, role clarification and detailed planning. Along the continuum, the levels of formality increase, the level of commitment increases, and the degree of intensity increases. Along with these things, the level of risk and reward also increase. This model can be really helpful when planning projects to understand at what level you're working with stakeholders. It also acts as a useful reminder of what needs to be in place to ensure a successful partnership. The model also helps to see that not everything is or should be a partnership approach, and can offer a transparent way to agree together on what level of commitment you're asking of each other. I've used a few resources to build this presentation. Check out the Partnership Brokers Association. It is a global initiative that is well worth looking into. The Victorian Council of Social Services produced a very useful partnership guide series a number of years ago. The 4 guides can be tricky to find, but please contact Kate Forrest at NRM Regions Australia if you would like copies of these. Have a look at the NRM Regions Australia website for further industry partnership resources. Thank you.